After that thriller of a men's doubles involving the former world champions Lee and Liu defeating Chan. So from Malaysia, we're back here in the Hong Kong Coliseum, waiting for women's doubles to enter the field of play. It's the unseeded pair of Chang Yina and Kim Hai-rin from Korea, taking on the fourth seeds. Matsutomo and Takahashi. Here is the women's doubles draw. Only 4 different nations in the quarterfinal. Started out with 7 seeds in the tournament as Poli and Prihayo from Indonesia withdrew, and that's exactly the seat that Chang Yina and Kim Hai-rin has sort of taken over. A couple of surprises yesterday in the lower half, as Fukushima and Hirota from last week's winners in China lost to another Korean pair, Baekana and Jung Kyung-noo. Very strong women's doubles department in Korea. And that, of course, also goes for Japan, with the Olympic champions Matsutomo and Takahashi. And as you can see, they lead 1-0 from this year's Japan Open against the Koreans. Takahashi and Matsutomo won the coin toss and chosen to stay on the far side of the court in the first game. Chang Yina is the left-hander of the 2 Koreans. Here is profile for Misaki Matsutomo from Tokushima, 27 years of age, and she and her partner have slipped down as number 4 on the world ranking at the moment, but more importantly, they've slipped to number 5 on the World Tour ranking that decides who is going to qualify for the World Tour finals. And she's not going together with Ayaka Takahashi here because there's 2 Japanese pairs ahead of them. Takahashi from Kasihara in the Nara Prefecture. Also got 2 sisters playing, Asuka and Sayaka. Sayaka was playing in this tournament as well. Only one tournament this year did Matsutomo and Takahashi. As we see, their road to this quarterfinal, the only tournament they won so far is the Indonesia Super 500. In 2018, they won 5 tournaments, and that's part of the explanation of their decline in the world ranking. Here is 29-year-old Chang Yina. She's ranked 17 together with Kim Hai-rin, born in Seoul in Korea, and one of the few players who's both won Sudirman Cup gold and Uber Cup gold. That was in 2010 with the Uber Cup, in 2017 with Sudirman Cup in Gold Coast. She's also got an All England victory from 2017. Here's her partner, the 24-year-old Kim Hai-rin, who's played with a lot of different partners within the last 2 years. 6 different partners from Gyeongsang-nam-do, and lives in Incheon. They reformed their partnership this year at the Canadian Open and actually won that tournament. As we see their road to the final. Ramadanti and Sugiarto were the ones promoted from qualifying, as Rahayu and Poli withdrew, and Chang and Kim were stretched to 3 games against them. But as I say, formed a partnership in Canada Open, where Chang split from Jung Kyun-un and Kim split from Baek Hana, and coincidentally, they are playing the quarterfinal later today against another Korean pair, Lee So-hee and Shin Sung-chan. So very, very strong Korean women's doubles department.
And Ayaka Takahashi, Japan. And on my left, Chang Yi-la and Kim Hae-min, Korea. Chang Yi-la to serve to Ayaka Takahashi. Level, play. One love.
So, service ace from Chang Yi-na as we get this quarterfinal in women's double started. It's a good follow-up from Takahashi, whom we normally not see that much on the front court.
Service over. 1-all.
It's normally this woman, Misaki Matsutomo, who's in 2 quarterfinals today, as she's contesting mixed doubles quarterfinal later on today. Good rally. Excellent play by Misaki Matsutomo from the area of the court where she normally excels the front court, but she likes to come moving forward there from her forehand side, moving from the back court. Perhaps a follow-up shot on the mid court, and then she's lethal at the net. Longest rally so far, that one with 41 shots. And just to recapture the wind conditions here in the Hong Kong Coliseum, then there's a drift alongside the courts that are coming from Takahashi and Matsutomo towards the Koreans, and then there's a sideways drift that is reasonably severe from right to left. Well worked by Matsutomo and Takahashi.
5-1.
Won the Olympic gold in 2016 in Rio, defeating Yule and Pedersen, the now retired Danes. Also won the first edition of the World Tour Finals last year. Excellent attack again by Takahashi.
No, play.
Right in the middle between the 2 Korean players.
1.
she was surprised, Kim Ha-rin, by the height of that low serve of Misaki Matsutomo. And commentary position is an excellent height to judge the net game and the services, the quality of that. Normally we're positioned high behind the court, but this time we're actually at net height level.
Out.
I can easily see that that was too short and that it hit the top of the tape. Long, well worked by Chang and Kim. Outside the picture, our umpire Gloria Leung tells the Korean coach Lee Kyung-won to be a little bit more quiet, not allowed to talk within the rallies, of course. Lucky net court. A nice little deception on the block from Chang Yuna. It actually looked like a drive.
Service over. 9-5.
It's going wide.
10-5.
Well played. Extremely powerful player, Chang Yuna. Dangerous left hand.
10.
And means that she threatens so much that the opponent tends to take half a step back in the defense, and that leaves room for her very well disguised drop shots. That's also a good drop shot by Misaki Matsutomo. And 11-6 for the Olympic champions here at the first game interval.
Clock 1, 20 seconds. Clock 1, 20 seconds. Change. 11-6, play.
So ready to resume play.
Service over. 7-11. Service over. 12-7.
Okay, Nakajima in the blue t-shirt. The national coach of
Service over.
women's doubles in Japan.
8-12.
Wait. It was almost on the blue carpet, that high serve from Kim Hai-rin.
13-8.
It's not easy to get the right touch here in Hong Kong Coliseum. Very, very drifty conditions. A little slow. Shuttles, not much, but to the slower side. So I see it from a women's doubles perspective. It should be an advantage to play the far side of the court, where you have an easier task of converting your attack. It's going wide. Normally Chang Yuna, she would just leave that, but here she's sort of like staying with it all the way, because she's not really sure whether it might actually be taken in by the sideways drift.
Service over.
Great
14-9.
placement of the smash by Misaki Matsutomo. What a fantastic awareness in playing that defensive shot there by Matsutomo. Excellent play.
15-9.
It's gone wide.
16-9.
Lots of explanation from Kei Nakajima, but I think a lot of it is to his assistant coach sitting by him. Good shot. Hey. Good smash from Chang Yin-na, and Korean lock on the net court. Rolls over on the Japanese side. Totally impossible to return that shot.
Service over. 10-16.
Good variation in the attack from the Japanese pair there. She's just so quick on her feet with the racket, Misaki Matsutomo.
10.
Some good defense from Chang Yin-na there, the flat ones. I really like them. Oi, that's well worked. Patient attack from Takahashi and Matsutomo. First the drop shot, and then Matsutomo quickly to intercept on the front court. Longest rally so far, 56 shots. That's well intercepted by Kim Ha-rin. Been missing a couple of times when we see these flat defenses from Chang Yin-na, that Kim Ha-rin is sort of following up on the front court, looking for the chance in those counter-attacking situations. But here, in the all-out attack situation, she definitely made her presence felt. So, game points has arrived for Matsutomo and Takahashi. 9 of them.
Service over.
First one survived. Excellent attack from Kim Ha-rin.
13-20.
Interesting to see what Kim and Chang can do from the opposite end. They have a good attack, the two Koreans. I don't think they can change this first game around, even though you should never say never, but still 5 game points for Matsutomo and Takahashi. Matsutomo was tying a shoelace. A fantastic rally, this one. Excellent play. Well worked by Kim and Chang. Great interception by Chang. Moving towards her backhand side, and that's normally not something that left-handed players on the front court is so keen on, covering that backhand side. There's often some possibilities of playing past them there. And they're discussing, two Japanese coaches. Still 4 game points.
16-20.
But 5 straight points for Kim and Chang. And that's the way to do it. There's the flat defense, and when you play that flat defense and chase your opponents from side to side, possibilities occur just after that defensive shot in the counter-attacking phase. But there it is on the 6th opportunity. Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi, the Olympic champions, they take the first game against Chang Yena and Kim Rae-hin, 21-17.
Clock 1, 20 seconds. Clock 1, 20 seconds.
So after the 2-minute break, ready to proceed with the second game here. And let's see if Chang and Kim
Second
can
game,
sort of ride the momentum they got. Even though they lost the first game, they still played 6 really, really good rallies. Very well played. Deceptive shot from Takahashi. I don't know if it was deliberate or what, but very distinct comments from Kei Nakajima, who's sitting directly in front of me here. There's a lot of the coaching in conditions like this is about how to tackle the drift, and then secondly on how to tackle the opponents. Got to pay respect to the drift. Excellent rally. Oh, what a great backhand shot. Decisive shot of the rally, but she followed it up well. Did Chang Yuna. That shot there created the problems. If you're a little bit out of balance on this knee side of the court, it's difficult to get the correct length. Difficult to control your shots due to the drift. Takahashi and Matsutomo is playing up against the drift now, so we'll probably see them in the attack play a bit more angled smashes and use their drop shots and maybe even clear as well.
Service over. 3-1.
I see the task for the Koreans is to get the attack in the service situation and see if they can penetrate the Japanese defense. It's difficult if they're put under pressure, Matsutomo and Takahashi, to get the correct length. So they have basically to do the same as the Koreans in the first game, to push themselves forward and play flat.
Court 2, women's doubles. Lee Sho-hee, Shin Shing-chen, Korea versus Park Ha-na, Jong Kyung-eun, Korea. Umpire, Jong Lang. Service judge, Jong Chin-feng, Chinese Taipei. 2號場將會舉行嘅比賽係女子雙打，由韓國嘅李兆熙、新星澤對韓國嘅白河南、鄭敬欣、裁判梁婉華，發球裁判嚟自中華台北嘅鍾國峰。
So a little toweling down for Chang and Kim. good smash. Good smash placement by
Service
Takahashi,
over.
and
5-3.
equally good follow-up from Matsutomo. Ooh, nice serve. She's normally quite steady in her serve, Ayaka Takahashi, but this one
Service over.
was a little off. Again, the counter-attacking phase, or the phase where offense turns to defense and vice versa. There's a lot of easy points, I think, in that phase of the game. Bit of an easy mistake from Kim Hai-rin. And, I seem to remember something like that from, I think she was in the final in Spain Masters with Beck-Hannah,
6-5.
where mistakes also crept in, especially on soft-paced shots. Matsutomo forgot about the sideways drift.
Service over.
Knew it immediately.
6-0.
Very good service from Chang.
7-6.
For the first time in this second game, the Koreans ahead. Good shot. Imaginative, creative shot from Chang.
9-6.
Very disguised drop shot. And it's an outright winner. Normally it's very important that you don't play disguised drop shots to win. A lot of players tend to overdo it when they have that goal, but just to get the opponents out of position. Long rally again. This time, Takahashi and MATSUTOMO as the winners, 46 shots.
Service over. 7.
Stops the run of 4 consecutive points for the Koreans. Here is Lee Kyung-won, the Korean coach. Quite verbal in her playing days. Olympic silver medalist from 2008 with Lee Kyung-won. Ooh, there's a challenge there. Called in by the line judge.
Call in.
But a challenge by the Koreans, and here comes the answer. That was a good challenge. It was indeed out.
Correction, out. Players on court.
.53-shot rally.
Service over.
Seems to go up.
10-7.
Technically, Koreans should sense that Takahashi and MATSUTOMO, they don't have an easy time of killing the attack, and they have an advantage in the attacking situation themselves. Very difficult to get there in the first place, though. Flat gameplay. Fantastic work by MATSUTOMO, primarily, but of course also Takahashi. 65 shots. And I wonder if the Koreans have the stamina for that, and I think Lee Kyung-won is wondering a little bit as well.
Service over. 8-10.
That's well played.
Service over. 11-8 interval.
That means a 3-point lead at the mid-game interval here in the second game. 11-8 for Kim and Chung.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, coach.
So, coach is asked to leave the court. Okay, Nakajima very often uses at least all of his allotted time. This time a little bit more.
11-8. Play.
Forward there. Excellent, very well placed smash from Kim Hae-rin on the inner side of Misaki Matsutomo, and the most likely return is covered by Chang Yi-na. Simply doesn't have the power to get it straight back, which basically means that she would have to cross it a little bit because she was facing the diagonal was Misaki Matsutomo.
Thank you.
So right at the moment, momentum with Kim and Chang, also keeping in mind that they won 6 out of the 7 last rallies in the first game, so they might have found the solution on this near side of the court. That one is wide though.
Service over. 9-13.
And they still have to win this second game to force a decider, and that's not certain, because I would suggest that I think that the Japanese pair has a couple of tricks up their sleeve. Except they're playing in sleeveless shirts, so I don't know about that. He's going to lose a lot of use a lot of variation, Misaki Matsutomo, because I simply don't think she has the power to penetrate from this near side of the court, playing against the drift. She tried it with drop shots and clears and smashes mixed, but I think she needs to variate even more. They're going for that inner side of Matsutomo. Whenever Matsutomo is on the right side of the court, the Koreans want Kim to be the smasher. Oh, what happened? Something happened to her knee. Let's hope it was just a hit. I think she just landed on her knee. So it hurts really bad, but hopefully not an injury. was just a hit.
Service over.
Yeah, Chang just making sure that
Kim receive.
all sweat is gone.
10-14. Service over. 15-10.
That's well worked by Kim Ha-rin.
16-10.
Exemplifying that the two Koreans are probably the strongest smashers of the four players on court. Maybe not stronger than Takahashi, but at least stronger than MATSUTOMO. Difficult for MATSUTOMO and Takahashi. Oi, that's well played. That's the way to do it. I was just about to say it's difficult because they can't really seem to penetrate. Now what happened? Something with the shoulder?
Service over. 11-16.
Stretched.
Kim receive.
Excellent, powerful mid-court drive there from
Service
Kim
over.
Ha-rin. She's on the brink of a chair, Lee Kyung-won.
11.
Sensing there's a possibility of an all
Out.
sorry, of an
Service over. 12.
semi-final berth.
17.
Just about to say an all-Korean semi-final because we have an all-Korean quarter-final on the adjacent court, but it's two different halves of the draw. Shuttle has disintegrated. Well left.
Service over. 18-12.
Good little deception. Oh, she lost her racket. And the Koreans, they played it wide.
Challenge, KOR out.
Look at this. Takahashi hits the racket out of the hand of MATSUTOMO, but I think the Koreans, they played it wide. They did indeed.
Challenge
What a point to win with only one racket left.
Challenge remaining. Service over. 13-18. Keep receive.
Well played, and good movement after the
Service
return by
over.
Kim Ha-rin. She sensed that Matsutomo was trying to maintain the control of the rally and play back at the Koreans. Left. So 7 game points for Kim Hae-rin, who's grown in confidence, and partner Chang Yin-na, vastly experienced Chang Yin-na. Drop shots. Something that they probably want to use a bit more if we go to a decider and they play this near side of the court again. Takahashi and Matsutomo, and right now everything is pointing in that direction. So, all square as Chang Yin-na and Kim Hae-rin takes this second game 21-14 as we head to a decider.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So, third and decisive game coming up, and the way the first 2 games have evolved, I would say that the momentum is with the Koreans. Since they were down 20-11 in the first game, they've actually played very well. Now, interesting to see if they can keep some of that momentum from the first game going here, if they got the game plan, so to speak. And what could the Olympic champions have as a counter move? That driving defense was just a little bit wide.
1 love.
Yeah, good block.
Service over. 1-all.
I think that's something that Matsutomo and Takahashi has got to focus a bit more on, perhaps not so much in this game, even though in this first part of the game, but in the second part of the third game, they definitely need to play some blocks. There's some variations in their game. Good control there, though.
2-1.
Defense needs to follow up. She's coming forward in that forehand side now. That's well worked by Takahashi and Matsutomo. I think Kim Ha-rin is breathing a little bit heavily here. Does she have the stamina and the footwork to withstand this Japanese offense? I think they played brilliant defense in the beginning of the rally, but really converting it to a counter-attacking point.
Service over. 2-3.
That's well played, though. Good coverage by Kim Ha-rin. Defensive work by Kim Ha-rin there. It's a fine line, because if they're a little bit higher, then Matsutomo's interceptions will be more dangerous. But right now, flat defense of the Koreans are really creating problems for the Olympic champions. Yeah, shot.
Service
Too often we
over.
see that.
Ching. Ching. Four.
Second service error from Takahashi in this match. It's a battle between the Japanese attack and the Korean defense here in the first part of the deciding game.
6,
And it's a tough
4.
battle, I can tell you.
Chang, no sweat outside.
Chang is asked to dry her ponytail as it's dripping on court.
Six, 4, play.
I guess there's some kind of mental pressure on the Olympic champions to secure a little cushion here in the first part of the third game. Could lead them to overdo things, I suspect. She took the chance, Kim Ha-rin. It seems like she hesitated a little bit. Anyway, it was a great drop shot from Ayaka Takahashi.
Change. Service over. 5, 6.
There's excellent women's doubles we're seeing at the moment. Fantastic shot from Chang Yin-na. Good service return that really sets it up,
7,
but
5.
the fourth shot from Chang Yin-na, absolutely world class. We just crossed the hour mark here in this quarterfinal in women's doubles in Hong Kong Open. Good interception. It's gone wide.
8, 5.
And it's not looking too good at the moment for the Olympic champions. Takahashi was standing all alone after that rally there. Seemed like she didn't know what to do. How can I help? Landed in.
Service over. No change. Play. 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 Yes. Play.
So Takahashi and MATSUTOMO doesn't want to change the shuttle, which is has gone quite
6, 8.
fluffy in the feathers and thus become even slower. That's well played. What a fantastic attack launched by the two Koreans there.
Misaki. Use tower.
Excellent block again. It's the flat pushes, the flat drives towards the back line
9,
that sort of
6.
makes this shot so good, because Japanese pair, they have to respect those drives and stay a little back. Middle of the net, the forehand shot from Takahashi.
10-6. Out. Service over. 7-10.
On the blue carpet, again a forehand shot from the backhand side, and Takahashi looking really disheartened there as Chang Yin-ah and Kim Ha-rin takes a 4-point lead here in the third game, 11-7 at the mid-game interval.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Very energetic coaching from Lee Kyung-won, judging from body language.
Kim Seo.
Not all who's enjoying the match, you can see there.
Play.
One taking a little nap at the spectator seats. So 11-7, advantage with Chang Yin-ah and Kim Ha-rin against the Olympic champions Matsutomo and Takahashi, who's got to come up with some good plan here in the
Service over.
second part of the third game. They can do the same as the Koreans, push their defense forward. There's the block. Good flat defense from Kim Ha-rin. Hopefully that works better. Instead of the ponytail for Chang Yin-ah.
Service over. 12-9.
Excellent service return.
Service over. 10-12.
so successful, all the Koreans, in playing the smashes well below the tape, also a little bit actually below shoulder height on the Japanese players to their left side. And we've seen a couple of times, actually more than a couple of times, that they try to return it with a forehand shot, which is next to impossible. Right. From the body language with Matsutomo and Takahashi, they're struggling at the moment. Decisive lead now for
16,
Chang and Kim, one suspects. They're walking on court now with Matsutomo and Takahashi, as if they'd rather be off court. That's not the attitude if you want to make a miracle comeback. It's going wide, long actually.
Service over. 11-17.
She's put it long, Matsutomo. I can understand that she's a little puzzled, playing up against the drift there. How can I put it long?
11.
Excellent follow-up. Raw power from the two Koreans
19,
prevails.
11.
However elegant Matsutomo is on the front court play, however fast she is, she doesn't have the same power as the three other players. And that hurts her under these conditions here.
Service over. 12-19.
Good defense.
13-19.
Oy. Easy mistake there. There's a little nervousness creeping in with Kim Hyun. Because there might be
15,
Chang
19.
signaling, keep calm, let's just play on follow the plan. We've done well so far. We're going to win this. It doesn't help if Kim is not as sure as Chang is. She's going to get a lot of attention right now. I suspect that was what I would do if I were the Japanese pair. A lucky interception from MATSUTOMO. Becomes a perfect winner. It's actually a little bit of a miss hit. Trying to get the sweat out of her hair. So it was 19-11 and
16-19, play.
16-19, so 5 straight points for MATSUTOMO and Takahashi. No. Service error from MATSUTOMO. She's been struggling with those serves for so long time.
16.
And now it means that there's 4 match points for Kim Ha-rin and Chang Ye-na. First minute's gone long.
Service over. 17-20. Chang, no sweat. Quick.
So, still 3 match points. Oh, what a save. Wow, that's way too high. And there it is. They've done it. The unseeded Koreans, Chang Ye-na and Kim Ha-rin, they've defeated the Olympic champions in this quarterfinal. Booked their spot in tomorrow's semi-final. Here is confirmation of the score: 17-21, 21-14, 21-17 in 77 minutes of play.